Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. Let me get this situated a bit. That way I can see. All right, I know that's kind of crazy looking, but we're going to make it. So it is what it is. Okay, so I use the Kipper deck. And our overall energy is sudden wealth, 11. And what was on the bottom of the deck is unexpected income, 27. So I dig it. Let's see what this is. I feel like this could be, it's tax season if you're in the US. So, it could be that tax season. But with the unexpected income, I feel like this also could be a raise or a bonus that you didn't expect, or possibly even how you'll get a bill and you're expecting it to be a lot more, but it's a little less, or like maybe your electric bill's less, something like that. Somewhere where you're saving money, but you're not expecting it, right? That's why, even if it's a raise or something of that nature, that could be great. But I feel with the 7-7, it's kind of like, maybe you win a big sum at bingo, or, like I said, it could be more than expected on your income taxes or things of that nature. Hey, Mojo, how are you? So I don't know. I dig it because anything regarding, sudden wealth and unexpected income, I think we like it. We're not going to complain, Davey, how are you? I've missed you. Where have you been? So I dig it. So that's what we got to look forward to. Money. That song just popped in my head. Money, 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 money. I'll get my life together. Maybe. All right, so now since we know what to look forward to, let's see what's going on in this situation. Ooh, I like that. King of Wands. What's crossing you? Okay. Ooh, I like it. So we have the King of Wands crossed by the 4 points. Your challenge is like this feeling secure here. So I feel like that's financial, but obviously that's coming in because that's what you have to look forward to. Then we have the Page of Swords, the Justice, the Ace of Coins. Okay. The Hangman. What are you guys stalling about? Then we have King of Cups, the Sun. And a new beginning with something is finishing. I feel like somebody's struggling as far as like maybe the feeling of like insecurities in a way, you know what I mean? Like maybe you don't feel financially secure. Maybe you just don't feel secure in yourself, even though things are doing good, because maybe it's that worry of, hey, Beezy, how are you? That worry of, because maybe you were doing good at one time and then you felt a struggle, so then all of a sudden, like now that things are going good, you're afraid that things might come crashing down. So you're trying to like prepare, but don't think that way. Sorry, I had to pop my neck, but that feels so much better. So like with this, I feel like you're working on being balanced here. Like you're a really good leader. You've overcome a lot of challenges here. And it's just looking at the overall big picture, right? I feel like there's something you might be feeling a little bit restless right now. I feel like some of you guys need to get out in nature, right? Because your mind constantly keeps going. Or maybe you're one of those people like you can't turn your mind off. So that could be a thing. So I feel like sometimes when you feel like you just like, I got to get outside, go outside. That's your body telling you need to connect with nature. That's how I was yesterday. I got off work and I was like, I need to go hiking. Yep, I'm going hiking. Because I just needed to get out. And then it's like rejuvenates you. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But then everything's going to be balanced because we have that justice, right? Like truth, it's the fairness, it's the clarity, it's all that stuff. It's like you can see. So it's just, and she's looking straight at the King of Wands, which is looking at the big picture. When you look at the big picture, you're going to have that clarity and stuff that comes in. So don't let all the mess going on in your head confuse your direction or make you doubt yourself, because you're okay. And then we have the Ace of Coins. There's new opportunities coming to you. What I'm telling you is the truth here. It's a new adventure. So don't, I'm going to say it again. Don't doubt yourself. You're doing good. And then you have the Hangman, but it's in the reverse. So some of you guys might be kind of stalling because you're a little bit scared, right? I don't know what you're stalling in, but it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe you're supposed to, like, you're taking a leap or something of that nature, stalling on what it is you're being pulled to do because you're afraid that it may not work out, because we have in the challenge area is that Four of Coins, right? It's like you don't want to be stingy, but at the same time, it's like you may be kind of being conservative and holding on to your money, but you don't want to have that lack mentality, because then that's what you're going to attract, you know? Just like look at the big picture. And if you're doing good and you're moving up in the world, then don't doubt it and don't have that fear just because maybe you were in, I don't know, a job a long time, or maybe you got fired for some dumb reasons and it really makes no sense, or they were doing cuts. And so now that things are going good, you're afraid that you're going to have to go through those trials again, right? Don't do that. You're going to be good. Especially with this all 2024, it's going to be so magical with all the transits, especially if you're a Gemini. Like, honey, wait until Jupiter comes into the sign. Gemini rising, check it out. It's going to be amazing. That happens in May. Yeah. And you have the King of Cups, which is balancing your heart and your head and your emotions, and not letting them get away with you. I think that's when you have to take a step back, because that's what you're being told to do as far as your advice here is like, keep everything balanced, right? Because you have the sun and everything's going to be really successful. You're going to be celebrating here, right? Because there's some reason here that you're afraid that, you know, like everything's going to collapse down around you, or like a failure. But the thing is, it's kind of like that thing had to end in order for you to begin a new cycle, in order for you to be where you're at right now. So, you know, good things can't come to you if you already have your plate completely full. You know, it's kind of like Thanksgiving. You got your plate completely full, but you see something else that's better and you want it, but you're like, oh, my plate's full. Well, you got to empty shit off your plate in order to be able to get other stuff on there that's more suitable and that works better for you, right? So don't be afraid. Don't be insecure in where you're at right now, but just, you know, keep your mind open. There could be a King of Cups coming in towards you. It's telling you to follow your heart, like, you know which way to go, and don't be deceived by being too much in your head, right? It's that tricky energy, right? Be strategic, but don't deceive yourself. You know what I mean? Don't talk yourself out of a good thing, or don't like create drama where there is no drama necessary or due. You know what I mean? And that all comes between getting stuck in your head. Keep everything balanced, right? Because you're very much so in control of yourself and you're moving forward. Somebody might get a new car and you're going to be very successful here. So stop stressing about over it. I don't know if it's at nighttime, you guys kind of get stuck in your head and you kind of stress out. Stop doing that. Listening to some nice meditation music, because the overall outcome, your overall energy is set and well. So I don't know if you're going to be getting out of debt with income tax. I don't know if it's the income tax coming towards you. I don't know if it's a big ass fat bonus. Figure how it fits your situation. You know what I mean? Maybe you're selling your house and you get way more than what you were expecting. It's something that's unexpected that's coming in. It could be little small things, but those small things are leading up to something big that's coming in your way. It's like a complete shift. You know? Yeah, you know. Let me see which oracles we want. What do we want? I don't know. Let's do, guys, what do we want? Let me know. Do you guys want animals? Do you guys want some fairies? Do you guys want something deep? Because I can do deep if you want deep. I'm waiting. Let me know in the comments. See what this is. We're gonna do this. Go deep. Ooh, okay. We're gonna get these because those are pretty deep, and then we're going to let's get some heal yourself, because obviously it's kind of like some little self-doubt that tries to get in your head that we need to kick out from past experiences. And then we're gonna go on to some light work and stuff. All right. You said go deep, so let's be deep. All right, what do we have for the collective? What is it they need to know about this reading? This is a good read, though. It's really positive. It's exciting. All right. Third eye, reclaim your mind. Reclaim it. Stop letting it run away with you. Okay. Clear and activate. Create sacred space. You guys need to get out of your head. A new love is forming that could even be for yourself because our hand is on the heart, or just opening up your heart chakra and not being afraid due to past experiences. You know, even sudden wealth that could be in love if that's what you're wanting, right? Let your soul shine. Ground your light. And then let's go deep, deep. Those are on point though. What is it the collective needs to look into? I think on this deck, I'm going to grab 3 clarification cards because this is a, healing. Normally I use these for what do we need to look at internally type read. So I'm going to ask for 1 card, please, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, and Ancestors, and then we'll get another tarot deck and we'll do 3 clarifiers. What exactly you've been trying to do. You keep getting a lot of flashbacks from the past. Yeah, that happens. Look at that inner child. Healing your inner child. That could be what this is. And it's kind of like a sadness that keeps lingering, or it pops in and you don't know why it's popping in. We have 3 clarifiers for this inner child. 16s and 7s might be significant. And I feel like with the 7s, with the 777, this is something that you're getting past, right? It's a jackpot. We have 3 cards, please. What do we need for inner child? Okay. Sometimes you feel drained and defeated here. It's kind of like you feel a little bit hollow. Right? It's like you're ready for this new beginning, but sometimes you just kind of like, it's kind of like you backtrack a little bit, right? It's like things are going good, but then you just kind of get this overwhelming sense of like, kind of despair, but not necessarily despair. It's like brief moments in time where it just kind of hits you, but then you get over it and you get past it. But that's because something needs to heal from that past, right? It's like you may have thought you were completely healed, but yet some things truly linger. But at the same time, you might be, and you're just doubting your healing process. Like whenever your mind switches into that, you need to block it out and change your way of thinking, right? Because that's changing your thought pattern. So even though you've done the healing and then that pops back in, so instead of reliving it, you need to change your thought process and your pattern to get your mind off of that and start thinking about the things that you're grateful for and where you are and how good you're doing. You know what I mean? That way you don't attract more sadness and it doesn't keep lingering in. It's like you got to switch the negative into the positivity. That way you can fully cleanse it and kick it out. Sage yourself. I don't know. Yeah, because it was necessary for it to end, right? I see that as kind of a win. So don't feel defeated. It's kind of easier said than done because sometimes you have to go through it to come to it. You know what I mean? And some things are harder to heal and it's harder to change. Just like there's still things that pop up in my head. And I'm like, dang, quit thinking about that because that's over and I'm already past it. You know what I mean? It's like I have to change my thought process to get off of it because I don't want to attract that again, right? I've done good. I've surpassed it. I've gone through it. I've drugged through the trenches. I'm over it. I'm on the other side and things are going good, you know? So think about the things that you're grateful for, right? Because look at that. You're strong here with the Emperor. You came out the other side a winner with a boss type mentality. You know what I mean? And you're doing good, like really good. So even though you went through the struggle, don't bring that struggle along with you, right? That was just a moment because your manifestations are coming in because under that Emperor, we have the Magician. Your manifestations are coming in. You are a manifesting beast. and you need to believe it. Right? So don't be haunted by the things that you've lost. You lost things to clear the space to have this new stuff coming in. And baby, number 11. 11s are great, right? Look up the angel number 11 if you don't already know it, or maybe you need to refresh yourself. Look it up, because there's some good shit coming into you. And you're not going to expect it. It's going to be like, and you're like, whoa, I like it. I dig it. Now we're going to grab these oracle cards, and these are awesome because we're going to look into shining your lights. I want to order this new deck, and it's amazing, but I haven't ordered it yet, but I really want it. And I'm procrastinating. I think I'm hoping that it'll go on sale, but I just need to go ahead and order it because, you know, after you order it anyways, it's always going to go on sale. So I'll just spend my life waiting for it to go on sale, but it's not going to. So I just need to suck it up, buttercup, and do it. Oh, you're welcome, Davy. I'm glad you resonate. Hopefully you can help. I think we might get some more of these after I read this. The age of the light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And then protection. Call back your power. Cut cords and soul retrieval. I dig it. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. I like it. And then you have get grounded, empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. We got that one the last time I used this deck. Some of you guys need to go outside. I know it's freaking cold. It was cold here too. We keep going from like 60 to like 10. Back up to 50, 60, and then boom, it's dropping down to 20. And everybody wonders why people stay sick here. Bipolar weather. Just a little bit. Let's get these messages real quick. This says, the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. God brings you to it. He's going to bring you through it. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So confirmation. And the high priestess, you're being called to step up and lead. That part. I love it. All right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. If you have not yet already, smash that like button. It helps the algorithm. It's equal exchange of energy. It does help me pick up on your energy. If you're not new to tarot, then you already know this. If you're new, now you know. And then as well as I am open up for personal. So if you're wanting a personal, all my information is in that box. It says description. Shoot me an email and I'd be delighted. And then what else do we have? Oh, if you're not subscribed, we are working on growing this channel. So we're doing it organically and I don't pay for this shit. So on that note, if you find yourself coming back, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you guys know when I'll be on again next. And until next time, my beautiful collective, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And you guys stay awesome, stay blessed, stay fabulous. And I'll see you again. Namaste.